Hello everybody, just out on a bit of a walk with the pram, just a little woodland area in the local park. So this video is a bit of a pre-warning. It's going to be football related, about Manchester United after their defeat to Brentford. So yeah, if you're not into football, switch it off, but yeah, I appreciate if you carry on watching. Hopefully it's not too much of a rant, but I tell you what, when I woke up Saturday, I was in a really good mood. I'd had quite a tough week with my little girls have been a bit ill with cold, kind of flu symptoms. Obviously, they're starting to get better. So Saturday woke up full of energy. They're a lot better. Thinking, oh, brilliant, got Man United at 12. I took my parents to the airport just to help them out and then came back and settled down for the game. And then, yeah, just downhill from there. And it's left me a bit down, to be honest, which I don't know why. It never used to bother me, you know, because it was just a football game. But I think after all the years now of it not going well, it's just starting to kind of really grate on me. And I had kind of high hopes for this season, Amorim's first full season. Lots of time on the coaching ground. It's just not working out, is it? And do you know what? I don't think I've ever been one that's advocated for getting rid of a manager. It's never been something I've done or been active about. I've obviously got to points where I thought, oh, this isn't looking good. I remember before the sack Ten Hag, seeing BBC had posted the last 10 games or something like that, and it was pretty much grim reading. So I saw that writing was on the wall there. But honestly, this time, I'm absolutely advocating to get rid of Amorim. It's just not worked. You know, people talk about this system and say stuff about that, but it's nothing to do with that for me. I just think he's out his depth. I think it's completely on the manager. I mean, you look at the squad we've got now, the players we've brought in, I think it's quite strong personally. I know we could have done with some strengthening in the midfield, but you know, they've got a new front line, it's pretty good. And Burmo, Cunha should be doing a lot better. I think defence is all right. I think De Ligt is a good player, Yoro. We've got Martinez to come back in. Bruno Fernandes, obviously, who's our best player. We shouldn't be this poor, and I honestly believe if they'd kept Ten Hag in, we wouldn't have finished as low as we did. But obviously, it's fine for what ifs, isn't it? But yeah, when it comes to Amorim, I just think he's picking the wrong players, isn't he? And playing Bruno Fernandes in that midfield, it's just not working. You know, we've probably got the best number 10 in the league in Bruno Fernandes. Play him in one of those 10s. I know you've then got to sacrifice one of the other lads, but you know, I think Cunha and Mbeumo can do a stint up top as well. So maybe rotate that position, get Bruno up there. You've obviously got Ahmed that can play there as well in the 10s. So I just think the squad's a lot stronger than it's getting utilised for. And then obviously you've got the goalkeeper situation, which I think he's consistent with Bayinda, because he's like, well, you know, if I show faith in him, he's going to get better and better, and then he's going to become top, and it's just going to look good on me then. But it's just not working really, is it? I think we bought this Lemens lad who apparently was like the most saves in all the leagues last year, and apparently he's like in the top number of keepers for dealing with set plays and crosses. You know, and that's what we keep kind of getting done on, isn't it? And you know, we're obviously worried about that against Brentford with their set piece stuff, but yeah, it's just a bit grim, isn't it? And I've slept on it, and in all honesty, I still feel the same. I think it's absolutely time to make a change. I don't think it's going to get any better with Amorim. Don't get me wrong, I'm no expert. I've not done any football coaching or anything. I'm literally just an average fan, just watching it on the telly. I'm not even a particularly good footballer myself, so you know, you can ignore what I say. But for me, I just can't see where it's going to carry on as it was last year. And maybe we'll get a good win against Sunderland next week, but then we're probably going to lose against Liverpool the week after. And I just think it's going to end up in that kind of cycle. I think we're going to lose. We're going to end up probably bottom half of the table again if we stick with him. And then obviously they'll move on in the summer most likely. But I think now it's only 6 games in. make a change now, get somebody in and save the season for me. Obviously, I can see the kind of tide is changing as well when I watch a lot of Man United creators, and you can tell all of them, they're trying to avoid going against the manager, I think, and saying it, but I think it's getting to a stage where even they're turning against him now and thinking it's not right. If you go on Twitter, it's rife with Amorim outs now, so I think the writing's on the wall. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love it if he proves us wrong. I would love it by Christmas to be, you know, looking at my tweets from yesterday and looking at this video and thinking, oh, what an idiot I am getting that wrong. But I think we all know the way it's going to go. So who do you bring in? That's the question. For me, I think Conte would be a good fit. Whether he would come mid-season, well, early season from Napoli, I don't know. I've got a feeling he might, just to take the Man United job. So I think that would be a really good fit. And I think he can pretty much play in the system that we've been setting up for. You know, he won the league with Chelsea doing similar, didn't he? So I think that could be a really good option. What I think might happen, which just came to me this morning, is it's not looking good for Aston Villa, is it? I think they've got a game this morning, or today, Sunday. If they lose, and it keeps, I could see them getting rid of Emery. I could see then United making the push on Amorim and bringing in Emery, which I'm not dead against. I think he's a really good manager. Obviously, questions have to be asked about what's going on in Aston Villa, but yeah, I think that looking like the route, whether it'll be now, whether it'll be towards Christmas time. But I guess what we don't want to happen is what seems to be happening every so many years is we get to Christmas, it's not working out, we sack him, we bring in maybe Darren Fletcher as an interim for the rest of the season, and then we pick some other hipster manager next year. I know everyone's talking about the Brighton manager. I just don't think it'll work. I generally think we need an experienced manager to come in, someone who's done it at multiple clubs, to kind of oversee this rebuild that we're doing. Potential other options, I'm just trying to think who's gettable. I think you've got two national team managers in Poch. A lot of people will turn their nose up at that, but I thought he started to get Chelsea playing really well before they agreed to split. And the other one for me, obviously, I'm sure everybody will be mentioning, is Ancelotti, really. Whether it's too late to go on that boat, but I think that could be an option. But yeah, let's see what happens. But like I say, I really hope I'm wrong. But right now, I feel really passionate that Amorim needs to go. And I think with another manager, I think we could easily get top 4. I'm confident in that. So for me at the minute, fingers crossed he goes, but let's see what the next week brings. Cool. Right, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all later.